Welcome to Tomes. Got a neat one for you here. I'm experimenting with a new graphic novel company, and they do comics and all sorts of really cool things. And they're called Iconic Comics, and you can see them here on my screen. They're well known for things like Wallmight, Common America, Soulfinder, all of those. Just recently, I put together an order just to kind of get a sampling of what they offer, and so they put out this. It is the first comic in a long, long time to make me literally laugh out loud. It was just hilarious. You can see some really good reviews online that kind of go through this in detail. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just kind of draw attention to Iconic Comics and why I'm so impressed with their work. But you can see they have just some amazing art, and I hope you can see that. I know I have my green screen thing really messing with me. But you got the wraparound art there, and it just, again, they spoof everything, and it's so good, and it's so funny. So if you're going to grab, it's hard to nail down, like, oh, get this one, because it kind of depends on what you're into. This one is hilarious to me. If I can give you kind of the really quick reason why it's so funny. I love anime, I love manga, I love all that stuff. And so seeing a spoof of My Hero Academia with All Might as Donald Trump and Mike Pence is Deku, and just the other references that are buried throughout, so good. And so that was one. I had been looking at it for a while. I just couldn't bring myself to actually buy it, and I'm glad I did. So again, well worth it. Really, really funny. I'll tell you, the first section, in my opinion, is the funniest. Because again, I like the My Hero Academia and I like all that. So that one meant the most to me. He spoofs Infinity War. He goes on. He spoofs the Mandalorian, and so it's the Magalorian, and even some JoJo references in there that are really funny. And then the very end is a spoof of Goblin Slayer, which is pretty funny. And so again, it very, very well done. The other one, and I've become a fan just recently, and it's the Soulfinder series, and so you can see that here. The Soulfinder series follows a Catholic priest who's he's a war veteran, and he is being recruited into basically a demon hunting crew, who basically fights against this demonic entity that's coming up. And again, I'd warn you, like it's more of the horror genre, okay? And so this is the second one there, and again, they're just really cool. So the first one's called Demon's Match, the second one's called Black Tide, and they've got some new ones out, and I've seen some images from it, and looks like it's going to be pretty intense. Anytime you have giant spiders and ice and stuff mixed, it's just terrifying. And so those are really, really neat. I'll talk to you more about those in a little bit. And then you got Longharbor, and Longharbor really was the reason I had my eye on Iconic Comics. I've had my eye on some of their other ones leading up till now, but Longharbor was one of those that the moment I saw the illustrations, I saw the graphics, I kind of knew. I was like, I want this comic. The reason I wanted it is I'm into H.P. Lovecraft. I love that stuff. I love octopus and squid and the weird creepiness of all that. And so if you like the H.P. Lovecraft, the SCP Foundation, all of that type of thing, this book gets into it because it's a group who are exploring, and they end up on the shore where all these dead animals, and as they continue to investigate, they find out that they're not all dead, or they're not all staying dead. And so it's that sort of cosmic horror without bringing in like Cthulhu and stuff. There's just a lot of really cool imagery, well drawn. I mean, that's the thing. All of these books, some of the modern comics, they're getting cheaper and cheaper. The stories are kind of like a dime a dozen, but these ones, they're well drawn. They're really good stories. I'm not really horrified by a whole lot, so the horror aspect didn't really like grab me. Like I wasn't scared or anything, but the graphics and just how things are drawn. And so you can go to Alejandro Mirabal's page and you can see some of this. Douglas Ernst just does an amazing job with with Soulfinder. And again, the whole first one is they're using basically this match to kind of come in contact with the enemy. And so he's having to go through that whole mess. And then as you get into the second one, they're kind of continuing their hunt. and so they have to go down into a ship, and there's some things I don't want to ruin the plot line for you. But again, the reason I am so impressed by this imprint, and I'm so impressed by this, is I ordered these on a Sunday night, and they had arrived by Saturday. So they pride themselves. In fact, a recent video was posted, I think today, and it just went on to, you don't see that. You don't see the speed. You don't see the professionalism. And if you look at the way they box things and you look at the extra stuff. And what was funny was I was interacting with the authors and stuff like that on Twitter, and some people had seen some of the trading cards that had come with my order, and they were like, "What?" And they're like, "I don't have those. Come on, Doug." And Doug was like, "I don't have them either. They come with orders now." And so again, I'm always a diehard fan of someone who will give me my product, a quality product, packaged right, on time, and then just randomly throw in extras like, hey, $5 off coupon and things like that. And so I'll definitely be reviewing some more of their material as we go on, but I kind of wanted to look at this unboxing, and I wanted to have you guys introduced to Iconic Comics if you have not done so already. I know I'm probably late to the game. That's what it is. I work a full-time job and do this stuff for fun. So hopefully you guys joined up. In the comments, let me know what you think about Iconic. Have you ordered anything through them? What's your favorite imprint? I don't know what my favorite is yet, because I've only read these 3 of their, well, okay, I've read Common America too, but I don't have any of the physical copies. So I'm not sure quite where I fall. I think I'd have to lean more toward the Longharbor and probably the Soulfinder, but we'll see. And so guys, welcome back to Tomes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this kind of unboxing and review of this whole company, and I hope to do some individual videos as we go on from here. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. See you later.